Hey guys, John here. Welcome to the lookalike and custom audiences video. In the previous lesson, I talked about how the Facebook machine learning algorithm uses data about its users to group them into categories which allow advertisers to target them. Now, while that is pretty great and is an awesome way to find relevant audiences, it's not the only way to go about targeting people. One of the really cool things that Facebook lets you do is use either your site traffic or an uploaded data set as a seed audience. It then analyzes the seed audience you provided and finds other people similar to that seed audience, which you can then target. And if that sounds extremely cool and powerful, well, it is. This is something that you're going to be doing a ton when you get to running ads, and it's important that you understand what's going on behind the scenes, which is exactly what I'll be showing you in this video. First, I'll talk about the Facebook pixel and its role in the data collection process. Then, I'll talk about custom audiences, and finally, I'll cover lookalike audiences. By the end of this video, you'll have a very good understanding of how these functions work. Alright, let's get to it. So there seems to be a lot of confusion amongst beginners when it comes to what the Facebook pixel actually is. But when you get down to it, it's actually incredibly simple. The Facebook pixel is a piece of code that you place on your website which allows you to send data back to Facebook servers when someone takes a meaningful action on your website. And by meaningful actions, I'm talking about things like when someone views your website, adds a product to their cart, makes a purchase, etc. Every time someone does one of these things, Facebook sends a packet of data from your website to their servers with some useful, identifying information about the person who performed them. The Facebook servers then accepts this data, determine who triggered the event, and log it into their system, associating that user with the particular actions they performed. And what's really cool is that you can take people that performed a certain action on your website and then turn them into a targetable audience. This is where custom audiences come in. Custom audiences are audiences that you can create on the Facebook ad platform, which are specified based on interactions that were shared via the Facebook pixel, as well as some Facebook sources, people who interacted with your Facebook ad, your page, etc. So you could, for example, create a custom audience of people who visited your website in the past 180 days. At that point, you could do two things. The first is that you could directly target the custom audience and serve ads to the people in that audience. This can be useful if you're trying to convince people already aware of your product or brand to end up coming back to make a purchase. The second thing you can do is create a lookalike audience by using your custom audience. Lookalike audiences are essentially audiences similar to a specified custom audience. So for example, let's say you have a custom audience of people who purchased a product from your store. If you created a lookalike audience based off that custom audience, Facebook would take your custom audience and find other people that it thinks are likely to be purchasers as well. It may do so based on any number of data points, including things like interest, demographic, age, etc. Now that's not all. When you create a lookalike audience, you can also specify how similar of an audience you want to have, ranging from 1% to 10% similarity. 1% similarity will give you people that are more similar to your original audience than people that are 10% similar. Now keep in mind that the 1% audience will be much smaller and the 10% will be much bigger. This makes lookalikes a great way to do a number of different things. The more similar audiences can help you hone in on your ideal customer, while a 10% audience could help you find different kinds of customers that are still likely to purchase but aren't necessarily all that similar to your initial audience. We'll talk more about the specific strategies and applications of lookalike audiences in Module 5, so don't worry about this too much for now. Okay, so that's about it when it comes to custom audiences and lookalike audiences. At this point, you should have a solid understanding of the Facebook pixel, custom audiences, and lookalike audiences, as well as how all of this fits together to provide you with additional machine learning power. This was meant to serve as a basic introduction in Module 5. We'll be talking a lot more about the specifics of both building and utilizing lookalikes in your dropshipping ventures. If you have any questions or concerns about this video, feel free to post it in the private Facebook group, and I'll do my best to get back to you in a timely fashion. See you in the next video.